No, or does it work the other way? The rookie's the one who maybe doesn't have the advantage because he hasn't been through as many situations.
It's always an advantage for the veteran, a guy like CP3 who understands the nuances of the game. But where the rookie can excel, you can't be fixated on just that one aspect of your game. You pass the ball ahead, you get your team going in transition, you get some other players knocking down shots from the perimeter. And inevitably, when the defense backpedals, that's when you just have to make shots from the outside. And that's always going to be the big question for Lonzo Ball. Will he be able to knock down the wide-open three?
Count the basket inside.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
James Harden fires for two. James Harden missed his first. That one goes.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Shot from the lane won't go.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Harden in possession. Down just a couple. To Fareed. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Harden to Fareed. Short jumper misses. Lakers ball to James. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Harden. Tough shot. Well defended. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Now Paul with the basketball, trailing by 4. To Harden, going to launch beyond the arc. Well, their first 3, and they're right back in it within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those that dropped earlier, they could have had a nice lead. Now, we got dogfight.
And count the basket.
I don't know if a body on him would have prevented that bucket, but it at least would have let him know that you were there.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Sizing up the defense. It's James. Not that time. He missed it. Paul into the front court. His team up by 1.
Hey, y'all gonna have to send some help over here.
To Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden. Fires the 3. That one off the mark. It's no good. Rondo against Chris Paul. Short jumper won't fall. To Harden. James Harden. 3 for 6 now.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Hart to Caldwell Pope. Kenneth Fareed rejects it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
And the rebound taken in by the Rockets. Hart into the front court. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. From the painted area, won't go down. Hart to Kyle Kuzma. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, That's Prob City.
Harden. Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that three.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
Can't miss those. Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. The Rockets with the lead. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
LBJ with it. JaVale McGee. Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Harden. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
McGee powers it through.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Harden. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Trying to cash in with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Paul to P.J. Tucker. Here's a chance from long range. Not that time. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Harden. Short jumper won't go down. JaVale McGee to James.